Good morning everyone. Welcome to our channel RDS group class. As you know, yesterday we have completed our chapter explanation. So today we will move forward to our exercise. As you all know that today is 4/9/2020. So everybody start the exercise by writing the date. So first you all write the date and everybody do this exercise in good handwriting. That is clear to all of you? Okay, now everybody mention the date 4/9/2020. Okay, so first question is choose the correct answer. Where did Mrs. Tittlemaus live? Everybody know where did Mrs. Tittlemaus live? So first answer is, I think, yes. Now you can see here the correct answer is in a house under a hedge. This is the correct answer. In a house under a hedge is the correct answer. Number 2, Mrs. Tittlemaus liked to receive guests. Mrs. Tittlemaus liked to receive guests, but most important thing is that she don't like uninvited guest. She only like invited guest. जिन्हें ऐसा नहीं है उसे guest नहीं पसंद है, but she only likes इन्वाइटेड गेस्ट जिन्हें वो इन्वाइट करती थी. अनइन्वाइटेड गेस्ट उसे नहीं पसंद से. तो द करेक्ट आंसर विल बी मिस्टर टिटलमाउस लाइक टू रिसीव द गेस्ट. एवरीबडी टेक हेयर एंड ऑल्सो फिल हेयर. नेक्स्ट, what did Mr. Jackson want for dinner? So Mr. Jackson want for dinner a dish of honey. Next, who was sitting on the sugar bowl? Who was sitting on the sugar bowl? So Miss Butterfly was sitting on the sugar bowl. Okay, so who was sitting on the sugar bowl? Miss Butterfly was sitting on the sugar bowl. Next one is write T for true and F for false statement. Number 1, Mr. Jackson was a bumblebee. Who was Mr. Jackson? Mr. Jackson was a frog. So this is wrong answer. So everybody write here false. Next, Mrs. Tittlemaus's house was always messy. No, her house was always very neat and clean. So correct. This is false. Her house was not messy. Her house was very neat and clean. Okay. Next one is Mr. Jackson did not like bumblebees. True. Actually, Jackson did not like bumblebees. बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं करता था. Mrs. Tittlemaus polished the furniture with bee wax. बी वैक्स से टिटलमाउस ने पॉलिश किया था पूरे फर्नीचर को. दिस इज करेक्ट. सो दिस आंसर इज ट्रू. सो फॉल्स फॉल्स ट्रू ट्रू आर द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, नेक्स्ट मूव टू द सेकेंड. मैच द फॉलोइंग. एवरीबडी डिफरेंट एनिमल्स मेक डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ साउंड. एज यू नो, हम जैसे कि बोलते हैं जो साउंड हम निकालते हैं, डॉग क्या करता है, बार्क करता है, गोट ब्लीड करती है, ऐसे डिफरेंट साउंड्स होते हैं एनिमल्स के. ठीक है, all animals have different sounds and they always speak in different sounds. So match this following with the animal sound. There are given some animals name and in front of it there are given sounds. ये जो है animals दिए और ये उनके sounds दिए. You have to match that. I have written here numbers, but you all will write here matching. You all will do the matching. I have only written their sound, their number. Number 1, horse. How does a horse sound? तो कैसे साउंड करता है एक हॉर्स? नंबर 1, नी करता है. फिर है बियर क्या करती है? ग्रोल. एंड नेक्स्ट वन आउल हूट. नंबर 4, चिंपैंजी क्या करता है? चिंपैंजी. नंबर 4, स्क्रीम. फ्रॉग क्या करता है? नंबर 5, क्रॉक करता है. देन काऊ मूं. टर्की क्या करता है? नंबर 7, गबल्स. डक्स जो है वो क्या करती है? क्वैक. डॉल्फिन क्या करती है? नंबर 9, क्लिक. डॉल्फिन क्लिक करती है. ठीक है. सो 5, 7, 8, 1, 9, 2, 6, 3, 4 दीज आर द करेक्ट आंसर. मैच दीज. ओके, इफ यू वांट टू राइट नंबर देन राइट नंबर, अदरवाइज मैच दीज. सपोज हॉर्स नंबर 1 हो जाएगा नी. देन बियर Number 2, growl. Owl, hoot. Chimpanzee, scream. Okay, like this. Everybody match. Come to the next. As we see the part of learning grammar, verbs. What are verbs? Verbs are action words that tell us what a person, animal or thing is doing. Okay, action words are known as verb. And here you can see there are mainly 3 types of verb. Here are given some auxiliary or helping verb. Is, am, are. Is, am, are. These are the auxiliary verb and we use this in the sentence according to the sense of the sentence. If our we use is with the singular person. If here is given person is singular, then we use is. If person is plural, then we use are. If there is given as a subject I, then we use am. So everybody got it? First thing is that with the singular person, with the singular one we use is. With the plural, that means subject. If your subject is singular, then you use is. If your subject is plural, then you use are. If your subject is I, then you all will use am. That is clear to all of you. These are the helping verbs. These are verb. These are verb and these are helping, or we can say auxiliary verb. Okay. Next, these auxiliary verb are used in the present continuous tense. Next, for example, you can see Karthik is out for walk. Okay, Malik and Dinesh are here. Are Karthik is singular, that's why we use is. And then Manik and Dinesh, there are 2 persons and they are plural, so we use are. And the third one is I, and with the I we always use am. Next, complete the following sentences using am, is, are. It dash very cold today. क्या हो जाएगा? It is. Jackie and Kippy are my pet dogs. I dash Neha's sister am. How dash your grandma? Your grandma is a singular. Okay, see again. Number 1, it denotes singular. Singular denote करा, so we can use is here. Jackie and Kippy, they are 2 persons, so here we use are. Jackie and Kippy are my pet dogs. फिर I am Neha's sister. How is your grandma now? The phone is ringing. The wolves are howling. Is it your birthday today? We are. We is a plural, so we use are. Playing football. They is a plural, so they are here early. Okay, there is any doubt or confusion? No confusion. This is correct? Okay. So these all answers are correct. Now we will move forward to our next. Okay. Next is activity. Everybody listen. First you write the date 4/9/2020 and then write the next heading activity. So you all will complete this exercise and draw the picture of Tittle Mouse. Okay, activity आपकी क्या है? आपको Tittle Mouse की picture draw करनी है. That is clear to all of you. You have to draw the picture of Tittle Mouse. Okay. Next, everybody mention the date. Everybody mention the date first. Then start writing. First you write the thought. Thought is we should never lose our patience. We should never lose our patience. हमें अपना patience नहीं खोना चाहिए. इसके बाद chapter 7 The tale of Mrs. Tittle Mouse. जो tale है Mr. Tittle Mouse की वो. Okay. Then wait. Okay, so let us start our chapter in notebook. So first everybody write the activity of Tittle Mouse and then start writing difficult word. First you write the date and now write the thought. We should never lose our patience. Full stop, inverted comma, close. Inverted comma start. We should never lose our patience and close. Chapter 7. Chapter 7 The tale of Mrs. Tittle Mouse. Chapter 7 क्या है? The tale of Mrs. Tittle Mouse. And who has written? By Beatrix Potter. By Beatrix Potter. डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड्स विद देयर मीनिंग एंड सिनोनिम। इसके बाद ये हेडिंग पड़ेगी। फर्स्ट वी राइट द थॉट, देन चैप्टर नंबर, चैप्टर नेम, and after that writer's name, and then write difficult words with their meaning and synonym. Now come to the difficult words. Serial number 1, then heading word, then meaning, and then synonym. Number 1, hedge. Hedge means a fence formed by a row of closely growing shrubs and bushes. Hedge means a fence formed by a row of closely growing shrubs and bushes. And synonym is fence, border. Fence, border. Number 2, cellars. Cellars, rooms for storage of something. Cellar means rooms for storage of something. Synonym of cellars are basement, basement, garden, flat. Basement, garden, flat. Number 3, pantry. Pantry means a small room for storing food. A small room for storing food. And synonym of pantry are larder and storeroom. Larder, storeroom. Next, number 4, larder. Larder means a room or a place where food is kept. Larder, a room or a place where food is kept. And the synonyms are store and pantry. Store, pantry. Number 5, intruders. Intruders means those who come in without permission. Intruders means those who come in without permission. And synonyms of intruders are invader and interloper. Invader and interloper. Next one is number 6. Next, number 6 is suspiciously. Suspiciously means suspectingly, and the synonyms of suspectingly are doubting and questionable. Doubting, questionable. Then next is acorn. The meaning of acorn is fruit of oak. Fruit of oak. And synonyms fruit and cupule. Fruit and cupule. Number 8, tangle. Tangle means twist and mix together. Tangle means twist and mix together. Synonym of tangle are catch, twisted. Synonyms of tangle are catch and twisted. Number 9, twiddling. Twiddling means playing idly with something. Playing idly with something. And synonyms are adjust, jiggle. Adjust, jiggle. Next one word is puddles. Puddles means a small portion of standing water on ground. Puddles. Meaning of puddles is a small portion of standing water on ground. And the synonym of puddles is splash or spill. Splash, spill. Number 11, scurrying. Scurrying means moving in a hurry. Scurrying means moving in a hurry. And synonyms are scamper, haster. Scamper, haster. Number 12, tufts. Tufts means bunch or duster of something soft. Bunch or duster of something soft. And synonyms are clump, cluster. Clump, cluster. Next, 13 number is enormous. Enormous, very large in size. Enormous, very large in size. And synonyms are huge and vast. Huge and vast. Okay. Next, that is enough for today. So today what will you do? First you complete this book exercise. Today you all will not complete, only read the book exercise and draw activity. Everybody draw activity in your notebook and also read the difficult word with their meaning and synonym. That is clear to all of you? Okay. So this is enough for today. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you and have a nice day.